Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back to our YouTube channel once again. And it is my hope and prayer that this video is actually going to find you guys in good health. Personally, I am fine as you can see. Kisumu is also fantastic. And maybe you could also let me know where you're watching the video from. The county or the country in case you are out of the republic. Ladies and gentlemen, earlier this week, the ODM Central Management Committee held its first meeting this year. And during that meeting, the Central Committee made some 4 resolutions. Let me just take you through the resolutions that the ODM Central Management Committee arrived at. Now, this is the statement that was released by the Secretary General Edwin Sifuna on the 10th day of January 2024 after the Central Management Committee. It's a bit long. I'm not going to go through all of it, but I want to pick just the resolutions briefly, and I'm interested in only one of the resolutions. Let me just read the introductory part. The ODM Central Committee held its first meeting of 2024, at which several issues were deliberated upon. Firstly, the party wishes every Kenyan a happy new year, noting the very difficult 2023 all Kenyans had. It is indeed by God's grace that we pulled through, and we pray the same grace is extended to what is projected to be even tougher 2024. The meeting resolved as follows. I told you they made some 4 resolutions. The first resolution is that the reconstitution of the National Elections Board. So the Central Committee has proposed the disbandment of the party's elections board. So which means the NEB was scrapped off. So that was the first resolution. The second resolution, which is the basis of this analysis, party engagement for January 2024. As we continue to regroup and revamp, the Central Committee has proposed a calendar of events for the month of January 2024. The party grassroots recruitment that started last year shall continue with events in the following areas and dates. I just want to read for you because it's very important. On Monday, which is 15th, Busia. On Tuesday, Vihiga. On Wednesday, Bungoma. Then you move to Monday, the other week. Lamu, Tana River. Lamu on Monday, Tana River on Tuesday. Wednesday, Kilifi. Thursday, Taita Taveta. Friday, Kwale, Mombasa, Saturday. Which means the other week, the entire week, Raila Odinga will be visiting the coastal region. Why do you think Raila Odinga is holding these meetings? That's exactly what I want us to go through. Now, the third resolution which they made was that the NADCO report, the party reiterates the position taken by the party leader, His Excellency Raila Odinga, on National Dialogue Committee report, i.e. that it is imperfect and unfinished, but a good start. So basically, they are in agreement with the NADCO report. And the last resolution is Ruto's attack on the judiciary. With his presidency having hanged much on judgment that essentially make it a product of the court, you would imagine that Ruto would have both the magnanimity and the good sense to extend goodwill, or at the very least, to have constitutional organ to function without attempting to emasculate them. Recent utterances by Ruto threatening the independence of judiciary, however, will not surprise those who know and understand Ruto. So basically, those are the 4 resolutions which the ODM Central Management Committee arrived at. According to that particular statement, ODM party is going to embark on serious charm offensive, especially in their strongholds. Because if you look at the program, Busia, Vihiga, Bungoma, those can qualify as ODM strongholds. Then you go to coastal region, covering all of it. So which means there is certain objectives that Raila Odinga wants to achieve. And the move by Raila Odinga and ODM party has actually shocked Kenya Kwanza. So in this video, I want us to do a critical analysis about Raila Odinga's objective with that elaborate program, because I'm sure after the coastal region, Raila Odinga and the team are likely to release another program. But before we go into all those, in case you're watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click that subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support, because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, allow me to dive in. But before we dive in, yesterday I did a video about Ndindi Nyoro and Rigathi Gachagua. It is now clear that William Ruto is actually using Ndindi Nyoro to isolate Rigathi Gachagua. I'm going to do a comprehensive analysis about that maybe tomorrow or tomorrow but one. But for now, let us focus on ODM 9-day consultative meeting across the Western Kenya and Coastal region. Number one, in my view, Raila Odinga and ODM party are actually keen on reactivating the ODM grassroots network. The truth of the matter is that ODM as a political party is the only party in the Republic of Kenya that has structures from the national level up to the lowest unit. You can't say the same of UDA party. UDA party are yet to conduct their elections. During the last election, Raila Odinga and Azimio committed one grave mistake, and I'm sure that is the mistake that Raila Odinga and the team are trying to cure. They were unable to produce agents to protect their votes because they left that in the hands of the deep state. Unknown to them, the deep state had been compromised. So Raila Odinga is currently trying to revamp or to reactivate its network. Who are still with the party? Who has left? So by going to the grassroots, because according to this program, Raila Odinga is going to conduct membership recruitment. Then he's going to hold consultative meetings with the leaders, maybe with the party officials, the elected leaders, things like those. By reactivating the network, it means Raila Odinga is either preparing for 2027 as a presidential candidate, or he's preparing ODM party with a focus on 2027 political negotiations. So that's number one. Number two, ODM party is also embarking on membership recruitment drive. The truth of the matter is that if you ask me, ODM still remains one of the most popular parties in the Republic of Kenya. But based on the way they've been conducting their nominations, majority of Kenyans lost hope in ODM party. And that can explain why so many people are not willing really to join the ODM party in case they are planning to run. Because they don't know whether they'll be favored or not. So by conducting this recruitment exercise, I'm sure that they are trying to appeal to even new members to join. And for me, that would be a good move. Because let's face it, ODM party appeals to a certain age group. Because ODM party has been here for a very long time. But their recruitment exercise currently is targeting the youthful generation. The people who did not vote in the last election, or those who voted but are not members. So by recruiting members, ODM party will be able to know their areas of improvement, where they need to improve. Which particular constituencies are they witnessing massive recruitment exercise? Then from that, they can easily manage to plan their politics. Number four is ODM visibility. The other day I was telling you how Raila Odinga decided to focus on Azimio in the last election. And of course, Raila Odinga needed Jubilee votes, he needed Wiper votes, and for him to do that, they needed to have a coalition and a name. Right now, even going by the event yesterday where they were in Migori for the burial of the chairman, Makabongo, it was clear that visibility was there. Branding. So the question is, why would Raila want ODM to be visible? Again, possibility of running. Again, he wants the party to be associated with the people. Again, he wants the party to be attractive to aspirants. And that's the essence why he's keen on ODM visibility. Number 4 is consolidating the strongholds. In the last election, Raila Odinga committed one main political mistake: failing to consolidate the support base. Because if you have a support base and you consolidate it, it means nobody can actually get in and read. In 2022, Nyanza region voted for Raila Odinga, but it was never consolidated. That's why over 700,000 voters never turned up to vote. If only 200,000 of those would have turned up, the outcome would have been different. You go to coastal region, what percentage turned up to vote? Because they were not consolidated. Raila really focused on the mountain, which, as much as the mountain voted for Raila Odinga, it must have been 10 or 13%. That was not the expected outcome. That's what he was expecting. Raila Odinga's projection was that in the mountain he was going to get 20+%. So he's not trying to consolidate the base. Then maybe in future he will be trying to go to other areas. And lastly, if you ask me, the intention is also to create momentum for a possible mandamano. I don't want to rule out that. Raila Odinga could be laying the ground for another phase of mandamano. So the first thing you do, call party meetings. Explain to them why they need to go to the ground. Ask the party grassroots, ask the party networks that if they are called upon to participate, they should participate. And of course, we can also not forget the fact that Raila Odinga could also be interested in amplifying Kenya Kwanza failures. The truth is, Kenya Kwanza has really failed. But are they telling those failures to the people? Until next time, this is Lee Makwiny. Bye-bye.